Hey, what's good, guys? Talk to me in the chat box. Let me know where are you joining from. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you right now? I am in Lagos, Nigeria. I want to know where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you right now? Where are you right now? Come on. Where are you right now? Where are you right now? Where are you right now? I want to know. I want to know where are you right now. This year is a year we're gonna be big. Do you understand what I'm saying? This year is a year we're gonna be big. I want you to write in the chat box. I am big. I am big. I am big. Come on, let's go. I am big. I am big. I want to see it everywhere on the chat box right now. I am big. I am big. I want to know if you can hear me. I can't see any comments. Can you hear me though? Can you hear me though? Can you hear me though? I can't see any comments. Can't see anything. Can you hear me? Come on, let's go. Bigger. I am big. I am big. I want to see everything in the chat box. I am big. I am big. I want to see it everywhere in the chat box. Come on. No. What happened to our music? What happened to our music? Come on, let's go. I can't see any comment too. Wait, can you guys hear me for real? Oh my god. Have I been talking to myself? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? I can't see any comments. I don't know. Can anybody? Wait, let me pause this music. Safe. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay, I can see the comments now. You're loud and clear. Oh wow. I couldn't see anybody before. I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't see anybody. I didn't know. I didn't know. I am big. Okay. Okay, I am big. Okay. It says it's lagging by some minutes. Oh, maybe that's why. Uzoma, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are live in the studio also, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Because of our time, let's just jump right into it. I wanted to pump everybody up some energy dose for today. But I think they are pumped up already. I think they are pumped up already. So I'll just go straight into the analysis for today. Um, some people are there within the studio. Um, but let's just go right into it. Let's go right into it. Can you still see my screen? Can you see my screen? Am I lagging though?
Yes, sir.
Is my network lagging? Please talk to me.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay, okay. Good morning. I believe we are all hyped for today's session. We are all hyped for today's session. Yeah, we are all hyped for today's session. If you can hear me, put a 111 on the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. Put a 111. Let me know. Put a 111. Am I also lagging? Am I also lagging? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, we're all good. We're all good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to have everybody here. Okay, seems that Mr. David is back. So please continue. Um, I believe just a minor network interference.
Can you see my screen? Can anybody see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Oh, finally. Finally. So let's get into the charts. This was the trade from last week. Um, I remember telling you guys that we have a sale happening soon, and you can see price hit our TP very clean, and we're trying to find sales. Okay. Um, let me go back so I can send these updates to the Telegram. This was the same trade from last week that hit our TP. The exact same trade from last week went all the way to our TP. So I'll share it on the Telegram now. Ooh. GBPUSD. Take profit hit. So I'm looking for sell entry now, as you can obviously see. Um, but my disposition to the sell is very careful. My disposition on the sell, and I'm going to be very careful on it. All right. I'm trying to Okay, it has not copied yet. It needs to copy. All right, so for the sell, I want to come from the daily time frame. I like to come from the daily time frame. Um, so that I'll show you guys how I got this entry. Okay, so there's something I was looking at on the daily chart, and I'll share with you guys very quickly now. There's something I was looking at on the daily chart. Um, that would validate my entry. So let me show you very quickly. We have let's start from 4 hours. So 4 hours is our entry, obviously. So again, that pattern that we're looking for, the pattern I taught you guys at the physical class. I think we saw it on the 1 hour. Yes, it was on the 1 hour we analyzed it and cut that. Well, actually, it was on 15 minutes. So this is it. And now you stay with me, guys. Okay? Now you stay with me. Price did something very interesting. Let's follow the storyline so that we can arrive at this same supply zone. Let's follow the storyline. The storyline is that price was coming from down. All right? Price was coming from down. Yeah. Broke below, came up, went down, came up. All right? But it didn't break above this previous level. I remember we said for that place to be valid, price must break it. And if price fails to break it and moves, it means there's a liquidity price has orchestrated upward. Remember, I taught you guys that at the physical class. I said that means price, if price fails to break this guy, it means it is trying to orchestrate its own liquidity, which price did orchestrated its own liquidity down here. You can see it has given us the liquidity, then it has come up to clear this higher one. Right, so what price will have to do is to come back to clear this lower liquidity. All right, so now we're looking for entry anywhere below this new liquidity that price is trying to orchestrate. Let me explain to you clearly. Some of you guys might be confused, but I've explained this 1,001 times. Okay, so see, price is doing this down, up, clear the guy downwards, came up. Now, if it failed to break above that zone, failure to break above means it's trying to orchestrate its own liquidity. If it breaks above, it means it's just going to do like this, come down here, and move easily without any need for it to come back down. But in this our case, price did this down, up, down, failed to break above, thereby orchestrating its own liquidity here, as you can see, one double bottom, which is liquidity, and that's gone. So price will have to come back down, clear the liquidity, and then buy again. So in our case now, option 2 is our entry because price has orchestrated its own liquidity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Price has orchestrated its own what liquidity. So now we are looking forward to price coming back down to take this sweet boy away. That sweet boy is the two double bottoms I just pointed out. These two double bottoms, as you can see on the 4-hour chart. All right. As you can see on the 4-hour chart, these two double bottom price to come back to clear it before going up. Okay. So now we are looking forward to something like that happening in the market. Now, where will it start happening from? We don't know. but we have to sell price into that buy zone. Remember our buy zone. First of all, let's identify our buy zone. Buy zone is any valid point below. Let's remove this guy. Buy zone will be any point below this liquidity that price is trying to clear out. Any point below it. Any point below it. Any point below it will be the first buy candle that's indicated the sellers were done in this first leg. Remember, I told you guys that in the first leg, so we know this is left leg, then this is middle, then this is right leg. Now, right leg formed liquidity. So the re-entry position will be anywhere on the left leg, the candle that indicated that the sellers were done. Do you understand what I'm saying? The candles that indicated that the sellers were done. I've taught this 1,001 times. 1,001 times. In the physical class, I've taught this 1,001 times. Our entry is the candle that indicated that the buyers, rather sellers were done before the buyers took over on the left leg. And where's the candle that indicated that? We have different options. We have this red one, this white one. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out so you see it clearly. So in this entire zone now, yeah, this zone is what we are looking at. This zone here. So where's the candle that indicated that sellers were done? Is it this first white one, this small red one, this tall white one? Which one showed that buyers are already trying to come in? Which one indicated it? Which one indicated the presence of buyers? Which one indicated the presence of buyers? Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, you guys. Which one indicated presence of buyers? The small red one. Someone said small red one. Oluwadara Simi, Arowo Shola. Which one indicated the presence of buyers? The small red one or the tall white one beside the red one? Somebody please talk to me. Which one indicated? Which one indicated the presence of buyers? Which one showed that buyers were already in? The tall white one. Talk to me now. Long white one. Okay. Well, the lady is not wrong, but most certainly is the tall white one. Okay. This is the one that indicated that the buyers were already serious about buying. So this would be our re-entry zone. Anywhere inside of this zone. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anywhere inside of this zone. Now, someone might be asking, but coach, the zone is big now. How are we going to know exactly where to enter from? That's what I'll now teach you again. Okay? That's what I'll now teach you. If you're unsure where to enter from, wait for price to orchestrate its own liquidity. Wait for the pattern to draw. If you're unsure, wait for price to do like this, then come and enter here. It means price will do all of these things inside of your zone. If you're unsure where to sell from, wait for price to come inside your zone and draw the diagram you're looking for. Okay? If you're unsure where to start selling from or where to start buying from, wait for price to come into your zone and draw the diagram. Do you understand what I'm saying? Wait for price. So in this case, this is our liquidity, but I'm not going to buy anything below the liquidity, anything above the liquidity. So yes, that's our buy zone, but I'll still wait for price to come down I'll now refine my entry into something like this because I want price to come down to clear this guy. So we cannot keep waiting for. I mean, this is a lot of pips. First of all, let's see how long this one was. 34 pips is too much. But even from here all the way down to our entry, it's about 250 pips. You cannot just waste 250 pips by waiting. You have to enter. So where are we entering from? That's the question. Where are we entering from? As you can see, high, low, high, break first structure, but that does not confirm. Now break second structure, then now we are looking for sales. Remember what I explained? First break of structure, ignore. Second one, price is serious. So this is the first one we ignored. Second one, we cannot ignore. So now we are looking for sales because now price is obviously bearish into the buy zone. Okay? So we are looking for sales. Now let's refine. We are looking for sales, but we are looking for sales anywhere inside of this whole area. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are looking for sales anywhere inside of this area. Am I making any sense? Talk to me in the chat box. Talk to me in the chat box. Am I making any sense? We're looking for sell in this area, this exact area, because price is obviously ready to continue the sell that it started here. Look at where it started the sell from. Yeah, as you can see, price is obviously ready to continue that sell. So we have to look for a sell zone inside of this place. For us to see this place clearly, we have to go down to the 1 hour or 15-minute chart. Let's go to 1 hour and see if it will be clear. Remember, it's just that box we are looking forward to. This small sell place. We're trying to sell price down. Okay, so now in a bid to find something, we saw something else. Low, high, low, high. Now break of structure. As you can see. Okay, price broke. Stay with me, oh. Just stay with me, oh. Price broke. Yeah, it didn't close below. Oh yeah, it didn't close below. But this was where it closed below, valid. So yeah, now it came up. Came broke again. Now stay with me. Upon this break, we cannot be looking for sell here again. That will be too far. It might come there, but that is too far. So upon this break, this second break confirms that we can look for sell in this first break. This high after this first break. Do you understand? Upon price breaking this thing again, we are looking for sell here. Looking for sell here, we have to draw our diagram all over again. Join our diagram. Let's go down to 15 minutes. Okay? I hope I'm not confusing anybody's child. I hope I'm not confusing anybody's child. So that was how I was able to get this entry point. So now in this place, which one showed that sellers were beginning to get serious? In this box now, this circle here. First of all, let's draw the diagram. Let's draw the diagram. Stay with me. Low, high, low, left leg, low, middle, then break of structure. Stay with me. Break of structure. Now, break of structure indicates that price will come into this high and sell from here. That's what it indicates. So price coming into that high, where are we going to find price from? That's the question. Where are we going to find the sellers from? Where are they going to enter? Good question. Now, this is where they will enter. Let me show you. This is where they will enter. Let me zoom out. Remember, we are selling into that buy zone we have down. Oh. Now, in all this candle, but let me delete this guy and this guy. In all this candle, which one indicates that the buyers were done buying and sellers were about to enter? In this whole place, in this whole zone that buyers are done and sellers are about to start. I will label each candle. This long one is A, B, C, D, E. In A, B, C, D, E, which one indicated that sellers are done and buyers are done, sellers are about to enter? Talk to me, you guys. Which one indicated that sellers are done, buyers are about to enter? Which one indicated that? Which one indicated that sellers are done, buyers are about to enter? A, B, C, D, E. This long one is A, B, C, D, E. Which one said buyers are done, sellers are about to enter? Remember, E is this white candle, D is this white candle, C is this red candle, D is this red one, and then A is this long one. Which one indicated? Talk to me, you guys. E, E, E. Everybody's saying E, E, E. Easy, baby. Easy. You're wrong. That's not what's indicated. What's indicated is, should I tell you guys, the buyers are done. Sellers are serious now. Do you know what's indicated? This red candle here. That is C. This red one here. That hammer facing up. Because right after the buy, that sell gave us long wick down and hammer. That's meant that, oh, the other guys are done. All right, they're done. You can say it is, see, if you pick this D, this one, you're also correct. If you had picked this white one, I would have still said, okay, yes, you're correct. The white one or the red one, I would have said you're correct. But anything other than that, you're wrong, man. Because the white one was what they call this thing? Same weeks above, same week below. I've forgotten the name, but there's a candle like that. And what that candle means is there's a struggle between the buyers and sellers. So I would have said you are right, or the hammer, any of the two means you are correct. Okay. So now let's drag the both of them. Let's drag the both of them. Any of these two indicated that the buyers were done and sellers were getting serious. Okay? So in that case, we are looking for a sell in that same zone again. I hope I'm making any sense, please. We're looking for a sell in that same zone. As you can see, every time price came into that zone, what was it doing? Running away. He came there first, ran away. Came there second, ran away. Came there third, ran away. So I'll be looking out for. So let's even assume the price has moved. That's come there first touch, second touch, third touch, and we missed out on all the touches. So now, where are we going to enter from? Stay with me. Remember, I taught you late entry. Late entry, you go to lower time frame to see another diagram again. The aim is diagram. Now, in this case, I've seen diagram. Middle, low, edge. Now, this one failed to break, so it means it's to come and orchestrate its own liquidity here. Move, and then come and sell. So this is what I'm expecting in the markets right now. I know I've confused some people. I'm sure. I'm very certain that some people now are very confused. But this is what I'm expecting. Because price fails to clear this liquidity to the downside. So I'm expecting price to come up and then I'll sell from anywhere after clearing this liquidity that it will have to orchestrate by itself. Have I confused anybody's child? Please talk to me. Is there anybody confused? Is there anybody confused? So price will come up and sell from here. But in the case where price fails to do that, what's the second entry model? Look at it here. Second entry is significant break, retest, and sell. That's second valid entry. Significant break, retest, and sell. These are the only two entry positions I have. And I'll wait for price to draw any of them before I enter. All right, but that is GBPUSD tail. And that's a 250 pip sale. So if you like, help yourself. If you like, snooze. If you like, help yourself. If you like, snooze. I think I've analyzed GBPUSD. I wanted to do gold also, but I'm tired. I'm having a headache. I'm on a retreat, so I'm a bit tired. Okay? I'll let Coach Uzoma continue. Coach Uzoma, analyze another pair for us. Are you there, please? Talk to me. Coach Uzoma, are you there? Coach Uzoma, you are muted in case you're talking.
All right, good afternoon. Can everyone hear me properly, please? Thank you very
Yes,
much, sir, for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's just get right into it. But let me share my screen quickly. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Yes. Just give me a minute. Let me do that. All right. Can everyone see my screen now, please? Can everyone see my screen?
No, we can't.
Okay.
It came and it left again. You have to try and reshare it.
How about now? I believe everyone can see my screen now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for that. So, I'm just going to be touching on a few pairs quickly. Um, First off, is I have some pairs that some trades I recorded last week on the platform, and they are running somewhat in profits. That was a CAD CHF trade. It's running in profits. There was a pullback during the course of the week, but that was that for that. The other trade that was called was NZD card. That is also running in profit, although it's pulling back for a bit. We may likely exit very soon. But let's get into the business for today, basically. Yes. Um, we're gonna be touching a few pairs. Let's see. You know what? Let me just ask: what pair would you guys want us to analyze on? So David already did GBPUSD. What pair would you want us to analyze? Let's say the two most popular answer. We'll do that quickly. What pair would you want us to analyze? The two most popular answers. We'll do that quickly. Talk to me, guys. What pair would you want us to analyze? What pair would you want us to analyze? What pair, what pair, what pair, what pair? USD JPY, okay. Okay. I've just gotten only one answer. USD JPY, USD JPY. Euro USD and gold. Basically, GBP USD and Euro USD move similarly. Wherever Mr. David analyzed on G, you just got to replicate it on EU. They move similarly, just at different pace. So there's no point replicating, analyzing EU again. If you say gold, we may touch gold, but I mean, that's an option. Gold, we have USDJPY. What? One more person, and we would jump right into it. One more person, and we'll jump right into it. One more person, and we'll jump right into it. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What's that? US. What do you mean by not yet, sir? Then okay, GBPJPY. Oh, that's what you're trying to write. All right, no problem. Let's get into it then. Let's get into the chart. Let's get into the chart, into the chart, into the chart, into the chart. Let me see. Do I have any setup for you guys? Do I have any setup for you guys? Do I have any setup for you guys? So I have a lot of setups, but they are pending. Plus, I don't trade counter trades. So I don't take counter trade basically, and the market is reversing heavily. Most players is pulling back, so I can't really trade. I just have to sit on my hands. That's the benefits or the downside to actually having some rules in your system. I was looking at the buy on BTC last night. On NZD Chef, it's a counter trade, but I will probably either wait it out or just let's see when it's ready. I will let you guys know. Let's get into the business of today. The business of today. The business of today. So someone said GBPJPY. GBPJPY. What is it doing? What's it doing? Okay, hold on. GBPJPY. Let's get a fresh chart because my own chart has annotations and whatnot. Okay, so now GBPJPY. The first thing I'll be looking out for would be where is price currently on the higher time frame. Yes, where is price currently on the higher time frame? And on the weekly time frame, can everyone see my screen? I just need one last confirmation before I go ahead. Can everyone see my screen? Put a 111 in the comment section if you can see my screen properly. A 111 in the comment section if you can see my screen properly. Guys, come on. Put a 111 in the comment section. US 30, Euro GBP, NZJPY. Okay. All right. I want to see my screen. Then let's shoot. There's no point delaying anymore. You can see from my chart that GBPUSD, as the first pair I was starting with, is on a major resistance level. It's actually battling for its life. It got to a point it had to pull back. And on the weekly time frame, we have a massive bearish engulfing candlestick. I know not all of you pay attention to candlesticks and stuff like that, but you need to understand that for you to succeed in trading, you need to know how to interpret every single information that price presents to you. What does this bearish candlestick really mean to us? It simply means that there is a lot of sellers in the market, and you trying to buy right now is totally unwise. That's basically what it means. And we are at a resistance level. I am most likely not looking for any buy at this point for now. But let's see. Sorry, what do we have? We have on the daily time frame, price is pushing up bullish, clearly bullish. So weekly is signaling bearish, a bearish trend. The monthly is still bullish. Weekly is signaling a bearish reversal. Daily is signaling it seems we're still bullish, although we are creating a pattern here, but it seems we're still bullish. This is a triple top pattern. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, although they didn't have equal highs. Price could still most likely push up. But nonetheless, this daily is saying we are bullish. Okay. What's the 4 hours saying? So you see pairs like this, I don't trade them. When I'm on a pair and they are all giving me conflicting bias, I just say, you know what? I'm done with this pair for now. If monthly and weekly and daily is not aligned, I avoid the pair. That's the way I trade. So now, what's my 4 hours saying? 4 hours is saying that saying it most likely may reverse. So for GJ, basically, yes. What am I looking out for? I'm looking out for one of two things, basically. So now, based on structure, this was my previous low. This was my previous low, and this was my previous high, right? Based on structure. First, now I'll pull out my Fibonacci and look for what? A decent reversal point. Guys, don't mind my Fibonacci, 50%. Price has actually almost tapped 50%, which clears it for a clean buy. But I mean, it's still struggling around there. For GJ, I really don't have a bias on this right now. I'm just going to wait on my hands and see what price does. Let price come back into this level. So for GJ, I'm just going to wait for price to pull back to this level. Okay, we have this zone. Price may most likely come into to buy from this level. I'm waiting for price to pull back into this level, and I will most likely buy from here. If price doesn't pull back to this level, I'm not buying. Do you understand me? If price doesn't pull back to that level on GJ, I am not buying for now. Why would I not sell either? Remember, I said I don't take counter trends. One and two is there is no clear sell setup, so I would not sell. Do you understand? Now let's move on to the next pair. US oil, calm down, calm down. We're gonna get to all of those later, but hold on. NZD JPY, we don't want JPY pair. Let's do Euro GBP. You know, okay, Euro GBP, then we go to gold. Euro GBP, do you have a setup on Euro GBP? Okay. Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. What is Euro GBP saying in a nutshell? Why do you feel that? All right, so the same thing. I go to my monthly. Yes, you guys will be wondering why I always go to my monthly. I don't know how to analyze start going to the monthly time frame. I always like paying attention to higher time frame information before I even pay attention to lower time frame. What's going on? What's going on? Why is my PC lagging? Why is it hanging? Let me see. All right. I most likely would have to get a new PC. This is like the fourth time in the last 1 week that this has lagged. Okay, let's see. Let's push. So look at price basically. Euro GBP is currently in a range, a very big range. You can see this, right? It's in a very massive range, and I personally I may want to stay away from it. But let's see if there's anything worth trading on Euro GBP. But it's in a very massive range that I would not even advise you to trade. But let's see. Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. On the weekly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we are clear to the downside. We are clear to the downside on the monthly time frame. We are signaling a sell. I call the sell. Have you seen those kind of memes? Your GBP is signaling is saying I want to sell. I want to sell. Sell me now, sell me. That's what it's basically saying. Let's go to the weekly time frame. We have a weekly demand zone. Supply zone, the price is reacting off from. Okay. And we look like we are creating a selling structure here. Creating something that looks like a sell structure. Okay, I like what I'm seeing on the weekly and monthly aligning. Let's go on the daily. The daily is looking bullish still, right? Let me see, was there a clear of these highs? Oh, the daily is actually bearish, guys. The daily is actually bearish. Following structure, the daily is bearish. Daily has shifted bearish. We can look for a buy setup here. Let me see. Do we have an untapped zone? We had this zone that price came back to tap. So I'm just trying to build a story around everything basically. Price came from here and it tapped into that level. Okay, yes. At the end of the day, you're looking for what to make price to sell. We have that level and price respected it beautifully and it sold. Now price has pulled back up into this major resistance bar, and on that bar on the daily time frame, it has created what seems to be a bearish engulfing pattern, candlestick, although not so solid. Let's go on the daily. On the 4 hours, sorry. The 4 hours time frame is looking would I say it's looking somewhat like a shambles. There's no clear direction on the 4 hours time frame, basically. We had a clear direction up until this point. Price came into it, tapped it. So now I believe you are late to the party. There was a trade on this particular setup, which is this. We were late to the party. We came a bit late. Man, I'm late to this party. I myself didn't even see this over the week, the course of the week. I would have called this setup and we would be milking it by now. But nonetheless, we are all good. We are going to make money regardless. We're going to make money either way. Let me confirm. Okay. I can see where price is coming from. I can see where price is going to. So you guys are wondering, why am I doing this? I am doing constantly looking for these boxes. So the simple truth is I'm looking for where price is honestly coming from. It makes no sense that I take a trade and there is no story to it. So now it's very simple. This level is pushing this level. This level is pushing this level. If for any reason price is to sell, it is coming from something, and it's not just chart pattern alone. Yes, I am building a story behind it. There are levels backing up the level I want to trade off from. Now we have obviously led to the party. It is clear as daylight that we are late to this party. How can we now get into the setup now? Guys, we came really late. Our best bet would have been to take a trade from this level. What was our best bet, guys? Our best bet was this level. Stop losses go just above here. Entries 1:3. I wish it was 1:3. Guys, this was our best bet. You know me, 1:3. It was our best bet and would have been floating heavily in profit. But we did not take the trade on time. We missed out. So what can we do? Is there still hope for us? Let's see. Is there still hope for us? Price has gone into a range technically. A range. Let me see. Push up, drop, close lower. Okay. Let's see if. Are you guys still seeing my screen? Hold on. Share screen. Share. GBP. Share. Can you guys still see my screen? Can you see my screen now? I believe you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, guys? Can you see my screen? Let me know. Someone said no. How about now? How about now, guys? Okay, yeah, beautiful. All right, let's push. So we go on the 30-minute time frame. Can we see the same thing? Yes, we have this level price is coming from, and price may most likely respect it and want to play out from there. Okay, so how do we capitalize off this trade? It's very simple. We look for the same thing we are looking for on the higher time frame. Now, price may most likely not come back to tap us because it has already moved. It may most likely not come back to tap us. But if for any reason it comes back, this is my prediction on Euro GBP. I normally don't come on the 30 minutes time frame for almost no reason. I stop on the 1 hour time frame. Yes, but this is us looking for an entry because we came to the party very, very late. Extremely late. 1:3 and I'm out. Okay. So this is basically us looking for a setup. This is us looking for a setup. Price taps into this level, and we are good to sell Euro GBP at this point. Only if price pulls back. For now, price is in a fanatic range. That's this range. If it breaks to the upside, if it pushes up and breaks to the upside, beautiful. We will take a buy. But if not, then it will just continue selling. We'll take a sale, sorry. But if it doesn't break up and it keeps selling, no problem. We came late to the party. Do everyone get this basically? Do everyone get this? Can you all see this? Do everyone get this? Do everyone get this, please? All right, let me take a picture of it so I drop on the group and we can what? Do everyone get it basically? All right. So give me 1 minute, please, just 1 minute. And you can go set the parameters up on your chart. Go set the parameters right now. Entry is at, hold on, let me call it out. Let me call it out clearly. Entry is at 0. Hold on. Go set the trade right now. Entry is at 0.87275. SL is at 8747. 0.479, and my TP is at 6. Can you guys see me? Can everyone hear me? Please let me know. Sorry about that. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Please let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? How about now? Can you see anything? Can you see anything right now? Are you hearing me? Please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. All right. Beautiful. 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 All right. Share screen. Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen? Please let me know. Beautiful. Let's proceed then. So I said entry is this, SL is this, and TP. TP. My TP is at 0.86648. SL. So this is a sell limit basically. Yes. This is a sell limit in a nutshell. So that is that for GU. That is that for GBP. Sorry. Yes, I don't know why G is in my mind. I probably have a trade there or something. So that's that for Euro GBP. This is the parameter here. You can go ahead and set the order on your charts. Let me take a quick screenshot of this, and I'll drop it on the group when we are done. So that's that for Euro GBP. Yes. Any question from anyone before we move on to gold, and let's see what we have on gold quickly. Any question from anyone quickly? I said earlier that Euro USD and GBP USD move similarly. We already did the analysis on GBP USD, so you can just go and replicate the analysis of GBP USD for Euro USD. There's no point for us reanalyzing it again. Except you guys want me to actually do it again, then I may just have to do it. But there is no need for us to do that. Yeah? Are we together, guys? Can you guys hear me online? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I trade holding. As I trade holding. Did you hear what I said about Euro USD? All right. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let us proceed. Let us proceed, please. Let us proceed. Let us proceed. So let's move on to gold. Let's see what gold has in stock for us. Let's see what gold has in store for us. If there's anything juicy on gold, we take it. If there's nothing, pack my load and go back to my village. All of this annotation is too much. Let me get a fresh chart. Let me see. Has this chart been updated? Okay, beautiful. So I had this chart, but I had to clear it out because it wasn't updated properly a few weeks ago. So we have this basically on gold. GU and the rest of gold is somewhat a one-way market. We all know that, right? Gold is a one-way market. Can anyone tell me what market gold is? Is it a bullish market or a bearish market? Bullish. They said bullish, yeah. How about anybody online? Is gold a bullish market or a bearish market? Overall, I mean. Talk to me, people. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. You guys don't know. Are you guys being serious? You guys don't know what market gold is overall. Is that what we are saying? That we don't know if gold is a bullish market or a bearish market? Yeah. Okay. Someone said extreme bearish momentum, but technically ranging. Someone said it's a bullish market. Okay. Anyone else before I proceed? Anyone else before I proceed? Before I proceed, anyone else? Anyone else want to give it a try before I proceed? Okay, so let's push. Gold is overall a bullish market. It's like a one-way street. There are pullbacks from here every now and then, but it's a bullish market. The best setup you can find on gold right now is a buy to the upside. That was if there was a buy that was ready, like right now, it would be a buy. But unfortunately, there is no buy that is ready. Now, paying attention to what price is doing currently, price is showing signs of what? Bearishness. You can see that we had this massive bearish candle, and you see our price target to go up. Yes, creating this little uptrend, which can also signal a bullish momentum coming back into the market. But I mean, let's break the chart down further to see. So now, I'm seeing a massive engulfing candle here, and I'm seeing another massive engulfing candle here, signaling two bearish strengths in the market. Yes, this is a bullish harami. I don't know if you guys know candlesticks, but candlesticks is bullish harami is probably is a candle that is covered by the previous, that is inside the previous candle. Yes, it signals that buyers are beginning to step into the market. Yes, I'm seeing the bullish harami candlestick here on the daily time frame. Alongside these push-ups, this can be signaling a buy just from price action alone. Let me see what's the weekly showing me. The weekly is heavily indecisive. Let me use that word. See the massive week up, massive week down. We are stuck in a range. It is in a range, like someone said earlier. You're in a massive range, basically. Yes. On the daily time frame, what do we have? We have gold creating something that looks somewhat like a double bottom. Double bottom. We're waiting for. If we get the clear of this neckline, we can easily say gold will push up until 5,000 5,280 pounds. Without an iota of a doubt, I can say gold will get to about 5,280 per ounce. But that is only if we clear this level. Only if we clear this level. But up until then, what will I do? I have to what? Observe. I have to observe. Currently, gold is reacting off what? Off a wider supply zone. That is this level here. Gold is reacting off this level and what? Signaling what? A sell. Signaling a sell, basically. Now, it's a two-way thing. It's either you're going to wait on your hands or you're going to gamble. Yes? You're either going to sit on your hands and just wait or you're going to gamble. Why am I saying that? Because for both a sell and a buy, they both have good potential. But remember, at the end of the day, only one person would win. Yes? I'm seeing a selling setup here. I'm seeing an evening star on a 4-hour supply zone. That is good selling potential. That is good selling potential, yes. Let me see. Do we have trend line to connect price together? If we have a trend line to connect price, we can be seeing good bearish momentum. Good bearish momentum. Let me see. Let's see. If we connect from this downward, price looks like it has broken above from this. And if we connect from this downward, okay, price is just playing around the trend line. So if we use this, we are still very much bearish, and price should most likely drop if we do this. Now, how do we now capitalize on this setup? If we think price should drop, there's just one way to capitalize on it. If price is going to sell for any reason, let me see. I believe we have a trend line from the down part. Let me see. Trend line broken, signaling that we may most likely sell. I don't know if you guys are familiar with chart patterns, but you know what pattern is this? An ascending triangle. An ascending triangle basically signals what? A continuation. A continuation of what? Of the overall trend. And what is the most recent trend? It's been bearish. So it's why I said gold is a bit tricky at the moment. It has it is set up for both a sell and a buy. Is somewhat valid. It pick which side you're going to what stand with, and flow with it. Price has recently put back to about 61.8 Fibonacci retracement points, showing that we have a good momentum to sell. So how will I basically capitalize on this trade? It's very, very simple. I will only look to sell gold if we have a proper candle closure below this level. Only then will I say, oh, I'm going to sell gold. If gold fails to close below this level properly, I will not sell gold. I will sit on my hands and wait for a buy. Yes. But anything that makes us close below this level, I'll wait for a pullback, and I'll probably most likely take a trade from around here. That is only after a proper candle break. That's only after I see a proper candle what push below, pull back. Then I will look to sell. My SLs will most likely be above this previous um, resistance level, and my TP would be most recent low, somewhere around here. 1:2. Yes, maybe if I want to refine, then I would probably reduce my SL, make it a bit smaller. But I mean, this is basically my projection on gold for today. Only if this happens will I be looking towards sell gold. Only if it doesn't happen, I'm not selling gold. So I still have a long wait. This can happen in next few hours. This can happen by the end of today or tomorrow. But I mean, gold needs to just do its thing. Gold needs to do its thing basically before we can say yes, we are buying or we are selling. But for all, I expect gold to sell. Yes. So do we all get that analysis on gold? Basically, let me see. If we were to buy, only if we clear here will I be looking to buy. Only if we clear here would I look to buy. I already have my limit here on my other charts. I have my gold limit here. If once gold clears this point, I'm looking to buy. But do we understand the projection on gold basically? The projection on gold. Do we all understand the projection on gold basically? Okay. Are we together, guys? Hmm? Only if it breaks, yes. Only if it breaks above this level would I be looking to buy gold. But for now, we are within a bearish range. Let's just either flow with the trend or wait, or just sit on our hands, basically. Our guys online, are we still together? Do you copy? If you copy, put copy on the chat box. Let me know. Put copy on the chat box. Let me know that you got what was just dropped recently. If you still copy, put copy on the chat box. Put copy on the chat box. Okay. All right. Okay, I have some of us already dropped copy on the chat box. All right, let's push then. Let's push. Let us push. Hold on, let us push then. Let's push. I believe that's the analysis on gold. Let me see. Would I be dropping any instant signal? Nope. Let's just wait for a proper chart pattern. If I'm to trade gold on the 15 minutes, if I'm to look for an instant setup right now, like right ASAP. Let me see. Is there a place gold would most likely selling from? This particular leg, where is it coming from? I'm looking where was for the origin of this particular sell. What's the origin of this sell basically? You don't want to take trades that don't have origins. They are very dangerous. Dangerous. Trust me, guys. They're very dangerous. All right. Sorry about that. Let's push, please. There is really no origin for this setup, so I'm a bit skeptical. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Except from a minor resistance level that price is reacting from, that's this level here. I was looking to sell gold this morning. I entered but exited instantly because there was no clear direction at the time. But now this is basically what I'm looking for. If this is a conservative entry, yes, you can take this. This is a conservative entry with a 1:2 risk to reward, or you can wait for this to happen and take this. Now this is a higher risk entry. You may most likely get stopped out, or you may most likely make a lot of money. It's left to you to decide what you want at the end of the day. If gold closes below this level, it's approaching the level currently. If it closes below that level properly, I will look to sell gold ASAP from here. ASAP from here. My entry will be here. SL just above this level. TP, same TP. Either you can look for the same TP or you can identify your TP on this same time frame so you don't end up burning yourself. 1:2. And moment price approaches here, you can look partials, or you can go on your 30 minutes and aim for the higher time frame zone as your TP level, which is here. I'm looking at this. You could be looking at this level. So that's a 1:5. But you know me, I don't do 1:5, 1:4. I'm a 1:3 guy. So you could capitalize off this setup if this happens, as if price closes below this level properly and pushes back up. You can capitalize on this particular setup and make money. Remember, it is a risky entry. You can do that, or you can just identify 1:3 and exit at 1:3. Basically, don't get greedy. Just take what the market has to offer to you and go your way. The best I would advise is 1:2, because at that point I know market should get to 1:2 efficiently and easily. But I can't promise you 1:3 nor 1:4. On my gold setup, you will see most of the time 1:3. Um, I don't do more than 1:3 on any setup. So that's that for that, basically. So this is my projection on gold. You either wait for this particular setup and take a risky entry, or you wait for a conservative entry. That is this setup here. This particular setup here. You understand? So one of the beautiful things you can do is you can sell from here, close out here. That's 1:2. Wait for this proper break to happen. Once it happens, you take a new entry. That is you capitalizing on two different setups. Yes, you capitalize on a full move, but in a very smart and strategic way. In case price looks to pull back from here, you don't lose money. Do you understand me? But that's basically just that for gold, basically. Do you understand what I'm saying in a nutshell? So this is basically my prediction on gold. Remember I said only if you have a candle closure. Don't enter and tell me that you lost your money. I will just put you on DND first. Don't enter. I've not said sell instantly. I said wait for a proper candle closure. Do we have candlesticks of trend line? We don't have this. We don't have a trend line to support. Okay. We don't have a trend line as I would love to see it, but I mean it's all good and fine. Let's push. Let us see price do its thing. Let us see price do its thing. So basically, this is my setup on gold. My setup on gold. This one of the two of them can happen. You can either wait for the. Hold on. Let me put a call out on both of them. Risky entry and conservative entry. Call out. Where is my call out to, please? Call out. Call out. All right. All right. Risky entry. Um, All right, conservative entry here. Yes, one risky and one conservative in a nutshell. Yes, so that's I mean that's basically decent for us. Yes, you guys basically made me then pick a call. Hello. Hello. All right. Okay, so that's that for that. You understand me? That's basically my setup on gold. One conservative entry and one risk entry, basically. Yes, so you can size 10, then that should be all from me. So that should be all for me, guys. So that should be all from me. One conservative and one risk entry. I will send the setups on the group and with the parameters, and you all can take the trades. Yes. So that should be all for me. Any question from anybody before we call it a day? We've been here for quite a while. I believe we've gained value. If you've gained value today, put value in the comment section, please. Value in the comment section. Put value in the comment section if you've gained value for today. And let's call it a day, basically. If you've gained value, put value in the comment section and let's call it a day. Put value in the comment section. All trade setups are going on the Telegram platform. You can do best towards go check the Telegram platform and what basically what take the setup. Yes, basically take the setup in a nutshell. In a nutshell. All right, value. All right, great guys, great guys. All right, great. So that should be all for me for today. See you guys same place, same time next week. And let's see how this trade setup basically play out throughout the course of the week. Yes. Stay close to the Telegram platform because we'll be dropping fair trades this week. This week we're definitely going to smash it and make money this week. So get your accounts funded with our recommended broker, which is 10 Trade, because they are the best. They give you very, very tight spread or even no spread, safe, and they what instant execution and instant withdrawals. So stay locked in, guys. This week, let's make a lot of money. Bye, guys.